Good morning. It is Sunday, May the 17th, 2026, and we are doing the medicine and the message today from my Bioluminescent Animal Oracle deck. And the medicine today is this guy, the Sloth, which is Standstill. So this is pausing instead of forcing movement. This is the time when your body is telling you you actually need a rest and time out, downtime to do things for you, and to rest that nervous system and let things come back into a state of relaxation and coherence for you. This is smelling the forest for the trees. This is taking that needed time out, saying basically screw it to everything else that's around you. This is the renewal of your heart, mind, and soul, what needs to be done for you right now that is going to reactivate that soul, that passion. But a lot of times that comes from a timeout and it comes from rest. Release the pressure that you feel to constantly be doing things. We are human beings, not human doings, and we get into that state of run, like the hamster on the wheel, and don't give ourselves time to recalibrate and catch up to us, what is important to us and what is important to that recalibration and that soul, that drive that is asking us to take that rest, to go inwards and take that time for introspection as well. When we're constantly doing, we're not looking at ourselves, we're not taking that break, we are not taking that time to do that shadow work, to do the work with ourselves, and see where we have grown, what still needs to have the light shone in it. So Standstill is asking us to take that time out today and allow that stillness to reveal deeper truths about your journey, who you are, where you're going, what you want, what you don't want anymore, what you have outgrown. This is what, when we talk about shadow work, a lot of people think it's, when you hear shadow work, that you're digging into your past, your childhood. That's a part of it. But shadow work is also looking at yourself in the mirror and deciding what you want and what you don't want anymore, what you've outgrown, what can be let go. And it is constantly a journey forward for us. What are your fears? What are you scared of? How can you shine the light in there to take some of that fear off and take that shroud off and that mystery away, to shine the light in there as you take that rest. Rest your nervous system and your spirit. That timeout is where we need to be at some points. If it's nice out where you are today, maybe take a Sunday drive if you have the day off. Put your feet in the sand or feet in the grass if you can. Spend some time with somebody you like and love, but not doing, just being. Like if you want to go out for a brunch or something and then read for the afternoon, something like that. Take that time for yourself. Understand that slowing down isn't a failure. We're in a society where everything is moving and moving so quickly that we sometimes feel that when we take that time out for ourselves that we're actually not being productive, therefore we're failing in some ways. But some of the best work can be done once we've recharged that battery. If you are thinking of it from a tech standpoint, picture yourself, you're out and about and you're having a little bit of car problems, and then you look up and your battery's on empty. How is that going to help you if you need to make a phone call? You need to recharge those batteries in case something happens. And that is in the reality for yourself as well. You need to recharge your own batteries to help push yourself through in other areas. So the Sloth today is asking us to do that in the medicine position. Sloth reminds us that healing doesn't always happen through action. Sometimes it happens through the soul calls and the sacred stillness of ourselves. What feels like standstill may actually be that complete recalibration that your system so desperately needs today. So stand still. And what are we doing today for the message? And that is the octopus, which is healing. This is emotional healing unfolding beneath the surface. The octopus is a water animal. When we think of the tarot cards, water is that emotion. Water is the cup, so he is actually underwater. In psychedelic spaces, if an octopus appears to you, the suckers generally will help pull out toxins from you. So they're there to actually help you heal and remove illness and toxins from you. Adaptability becomes your strength. Remember, an octopus might look huge, but they can shrink themselves down and fit through crevices when they need to. So become adaptable to your own surroundings, and being adaptable means sometimes taking that time out, as in standstill, for your own healing and for your own mental and physical well-being. Allow yourself to feel deeply without drowning in emotion. So if we can picture a minute, the moon card and the woman who was being pulled under, this same thing. Be the master of that underwater realm. Be the master of the waters, and learn how to use this healing for your emotions in a directed and guided way for you that is going to benefit you. A beautiful card. Going to benefit you in the best ways possible. Reconnect with intuition and fluidity, which again harkens me to the moon card, that intuition, that otherworldly knowingness. I always felt that, with octopuses, they're sentient beings. I actually don't even know if they're from Earth because of their intelligence and their ability to learn, heal, grow, move, regrow limbs when they need to. They're very, very adaptable. They're very, very brilliant in how they manage their life. So this is asking you to reconnect with yourself and tap into that intuition and see what is there for you today. Secret knowledge can be listened to and opened up to. Healing comes in layers and not all at once. So we always use the example of the onion, peeling the layers back. And healing does come in multi-layers. It doesn't happen all at once. It's not a linear journey. Some people can have that healing happen all at once, but for the most part, it is a journey like everything else in life. Our healing is another part of our gifts. And one of the things about healing, when you're working with yourself and you're looking for healing, emotional healing, physical healing, take time out sometimes and be happy for the healing that you've already done. If your goal is a healing journey, you will never be healed. So if you think of that for a moment, what does she mean you'll never be healed? If you're on a healing journey, you will never be healed because you are continually chasing the healing. Stop. Take that time out and revel in the healing you have done. Acknowledge it. I am healed beyond where I thought I would be. So that will give a completion to certain cycles. So the octopus carries ancient ocean wisdom, intelligent, emotional, and deeply intuitive. It reminds you that healing is not linear, which is what I just said. You are learning how to move differently through your emotional world. The message is today, rest is not a weakness, and stillness isn't stagnation. The ocean beneath the surface is already healing you. Where is life asking you to slow down right now? And what emotional healing is quietly happening beneath the surface? And that is it for today. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.